So, welcome to Sports with Champions, Insight and Mindset Moment. This is a session where we get to talk to our champions on their mindset, perspective, and insight on both their personal and professional lives. Today, we are glad to have Adijat Olarinaye, a Nigerian weightlifter, who has won several medals in various championships. She has represented her country in various championships and has won in 2019 All African Games in Morocco. She won a gold medal in the 55 women category. 2022 Islamic Solidarity Championship in Uzbekistan. She won 3 gold medals and also emerged the best athlete in the championship. In 2021, she won 3 gold medals and also emerged the best female lifter in the competition during the African Zone 2 Olympic qualifiers in Kenya. Again, in 2021 IWF World Championship, she won 2 silver medals and a bronze medal. 2022 Commonwealth Games Birmingham, she won a gold medal in a category, and 2023 African Championship in Tunis, also a silver medal. And lastly, in 2024 African Championship in Egypt, she won silver, and in All African Games, Accra, she won a gold medal in a category. Please welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ms. Adijat, I know you are really interested and was working so hard towards making it to the Olympics. But if I looked at the latest ranking, you did not make it. What is your future plan for the next Olympic cycle, Los Angeles 2028?
Currently, I don't have any plan on the next Olympics because that's 4 years to go. This particular Olympics, I went through some things that was traumatizing, and I just want to be myself for now. I don't want to think about the next Olympics. I just want to heal and then myself. I want to be on my pitch before I decide on that.
Okay. But do you know that when the qualifiers end, preparations for the next Olympic starts?
Yeah, but this particular Olympic Paris 2024, unfortunately, in my career, what I went through during the preparation, I've never gone through stuff like that before. So, as an athlete, I think I have to be mentally strong before any plans for preparation for anything. And I believe in short time.
Okay. Don't feel so dejected because you didn't make it. In Africa, we only have 8 athletes who've made it. 1 from your country, 1 from Algeria, 1 from Uganda, and then the rest, the 4 from Egypt. So out of the 100 athletes that will take part in weightlifting in Paris, only 8 are from Africa. So don't feel so much dejected. And of course, you appeared on the list, you are ranked, but unfortunately, you did not meet the cut. As an athlete,
I was not in Thailand, so I didn't meet up all the criteria. I was not in Thailand, the last qualification event. So even if I'm ranked 10, actually before 10, in top 10, I won't be attending because I didn't attend Thailand.
Yeah, you didn't attend Thailand. But I think that's not because of your choice, but probably out of maybe financial or the coach's plans or management or NOC. So don't feel bad. Just work hard towards the next one. I know the qualifying process. I know the qualifying process for this was very difficult, but we hope maybe next time it will be a little more friendly and easier for many people to make it. Yeah. When did you start weightlifting, and what inspired you into this sport of weightlifting?
I was into another sport before weightlifting. I started very young. I'm not sure about the age, but I was really young when I started weightlifting. And I
Okay.
think I was in the primary school. And what inspired me was I was very close to the gym. My mom's cafeteria was close to the gym, and I've watched the little past train. Then one day I just decided out of there.
Okay. And when was your first international championship? Can you remember when
That
you
was
first?
All African Games 2019, Morocco.
Oh, 2019. So what was going on in your mind? Were you frightened or? Yeah.
I wasn't frightening because back then we had like more than half of the team for Morocco in weightlifting Nigeria. Where it was their first international competition, and our technical director who was heading the team, he spoke to us and gave us the confidence that if we can do it nationally, then we can do better internationally. So I was really bold, no fear and nothing.
Okay. In your training, do you have experts around you? A nutritionist, maybe a sports scientist, a mental strength coach?
Not really like during the preparation for the All African Games, I just went out to search for a nutritionist who can assist me on what to eat, what not to eat, and what not to eat. And sometimes when we are preparing for some competitions, the federation invites a psychologist, but to be frank and be sincere, it hasn't been really helpful, the psychologist, because they don't really talk about the stuff that is needed. So it's
Okay.
just like a general psychologist, which is we need a sports psychologist.
So you've had an opportunity to work with a sports psychologist.
No, I didn't. I don't know if those people we had encounter with the sports psychologist, but for me, I don't know about other athletes, but for me, it doesn't really work with.
Okay. Maybe I didn't hear you clearly. You said sports psychologist, that thing does not work for you.
Yeah, I said no. That was not what I said. I said we sometimes I feel like the psychologists we have encounter with are not sports psychologists because the speeches are not really kind of sport like. So there are general psychologists and there are also
Oh,
sports
okay.
psychologists. So I believe athletes need sports psychologists, someone who is into sports psychology.
Do you use supplements sometimes? And how do you ensure that whatever you use is not prohibited?
Yeah, sometimes I do use some supplements like amino and vitamin C, all that calcium. You see, whatsoever it is, even if it's calcium or vitamin C, regular people do take vitamin C whatsoever. I still have to look it up. There is this website that the WADA provided for us to check
Yeah,
the
list.
supplements. The prohibited list, yeah. So I did
Yeah,
check it there, make some findings. Yeah.
yes. Important to look at that list so that you don't use something that can,
Yeah.
mess you up. Do you do you do you record? Do you take data of your training
Yeah.
every day? Every day you write down.
I was doing it until after Saudi,
After 5 days.
after the Saudi, after the Saudi trip, I stopped taking down the training program.
Okay.
After the Saudi, yeah.
Okay.
I think that place was nice. I had to leave the place.
Okay. So you just so you just started after Saudi.
No, I stopped after Saudi.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. And how do you plan your recovery after training to be able to train the following day? Do you have a specific plan on how you go about your
After,
recovery?
after training, after freshening up, I just drop whatsoever to do, then take a nap, wake up, eat. Then the next day I start training again.
Huh?
One of the things that we really like, I don't know if it's something I should say, but I feel as an elite athlete, I should say, is there's no much guide. The main guide we have is training. So when it comes to this food, nutrition, and all this recovery, there's no guide. So you just have to look for a way personally on your own to sort your recovery anyhow you could do it. If it's by sleeping and sleeping, or it's by taking yogurt or cold water, whatsoever you think like make you relax. That is best.
Okay. So personally, you've said you use cold water and
No. I said I drop my phone, then take a nap.
okay,
After my training, I drop my phone, take a nap for like 2 hours or three.
okay. Every day. That's okay.
It doesn't
And that,
happen every day. It doesn't
how,
happen like that every day. Sometimes you just come back from training and you are not able to sleep.
okay. How many times a week do you train?
Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's 5 days a week.
Oh, 5 days a week. And after competition, how long do you take before you start training?
Like a week rest. Sometimes
Uh,
it's not up to a week.
Say again?
Like a week rest. And sometimes it's not up to a week.
Oh, up to a week. Okay. And mentally, how do you prepare for a competition? Do you have a routine on how you prepare for your competition mentally?
Mm, frankly speaking, this is how I prepare for my competition. I just set my mind on what I want to do,
Mm,
devote myself to my training, and block out everything that could become a distraction.
okay. And do you sometimes talk to yourself?
Yeah, I do most of the time.
During competition, what do you tell yourself when you feel afraid and you need to gain courage?
You got this. You have been doing it and you can do it.
Mm, okay. And what about spiritually? Do you have some spiritual practice that make you
Yeah,
strong and
yeah, I
encourage
pray.
to pray?
Yeah, before
Okay.
my competition, I pray. After my competition, I pray no matter what the result is.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Either I was on the podium or outside the podium. I'm always happy. One of the things that you should be grateful for is after competition, there wasn't injury.
Yes.
So that is also something to be grateful for.
Uh,
Before and after competition, I pray.
you talked about injuries. I don't know whether my observation has been right or wrong. I've seen most Nigerians, most of them get injured on the stage. Is it the pressure that is being put on them, or it's just bad luck that they get injured? Because it seems like you guys have a principle where you, it's either you die or win.
Please, can we skip the questions?
I've noticed quite a lot of times your teammates, the Nigerians, they get injured on the platform. So I'm asking, is it the pressure that the coaches put on them, or is it just bad luck? Or is it just a mentality that you have to win?
That was what I said. I said that, can we skip the question? I would rather not answer.
I'm saying you spoke about the injury, that you pray before and after if you don't get it.
Yeah, but did you hear what I said?
Kindly repeat.
Oh, yeah, I understand the question you asked, but I said I would like to skip the question.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't want to give an.
Okay, I understand. Okay, okay. So what are some of the challenges you face from maybe friends, family, while training? What are some of the things that sometimes make it hard for you to achieve what you want to achieve?
From friends, I don't think I have any problem with that because most of my friends are sport people, so they understand. And for my family, everybody is doing his or her own business, and the support and courage they can give, they just give maybe on phone or physically or praying for me, and that's it. At work, that which is training, I get support. Most time I get support from my teammates in my state, not the national, my state. They are very supportive. We encourage each other. We try to pull each other up. And in the national team,
There's competition.
it has been nice. Let me say that.
And
There's no competition in the national. This is the way I define competition. When the person you are competing with is like, I don't know. I don't think there is competition in our national team. What I just see there is, I don't really see it as a strong competition now. So, like the class that is higher, like if I was in the 55 and there's another person in the 59, the merge between those two classes should be a bit high. You do understand? Like somebody
yes.
let me know now, when you are competing in the 55, then another guy is competing in the 61. There should be like a big gap between the performances. But most time it's not always like that. So I don't really see much competition.
Okay, okay. And since I've seen your achievements, you've won so many medals and in many competitions. Do you sometimes get negative talks? Do people sometimes talk badly to you? And how do you handle negative talk when people talk badly to you?
Most of the time I get it, and sometimes even from the teammates. But I'm somebody that it's it's very rare for things to bother me. Like even if I should feel bad within few seconds, or let me say 1 or 2 hours, in the next hours, then you see me smiling and jumping up. So I wave it off because if I keep the negative thoughts in my head, it pulls me down. I'm not the only one. Most of us encounter some criticisms and all that. Like when I was at the 2021 World Championship in Uzbekistan, I won a silver and I think 2 bronze. And when I got back to the country, there was this group of people that said my performance was poor. So at that particular time, they said it, I was crying. Like, I did my best. I have to reduce my body weight and all that. Then I still got 3 medals. And this is what the people said, that the performance was poor. Then later, I was just like, this medal is mine. It's on me. Olarinaye, Adijat, Adenike, one silver and 2 bronze. It's mine. And nothing can change that. So I just wave it off.
So you just block and move on. Do you operate a Facebook?
Yeah.
Do you operate a Facebook account?
You said what?
Do you operate a Facebook account?
Do I? Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you look at it before competition, or do you block looking at it before competition?
This is the kind of person I am. When I want to compete, I do more of things that makes me happy. Avoid things that won't give me joy. Avoid people that will bring my mood down. So as at that time, I just go to, even if it's music, I listen to music or watch funny things on my TikTok or my own personal training videos or competition videos or my funny TikTok videos, because I'm kind of playful and funny on my social media. And only my Instagram really has my sporting activities on it.
Okay, so you focus on just positive things, and you avoid people and avoid situations that might not destabilize your mind.
Yeah.
By any standards, Nigeria is one of the best countries with weightlifting team in the continent. Can compare it maybe to Egypt. Maybe I think Egypt. I think only Egypt.
I think if you are going to say that, you speak about the female team. We are one of the strong contenders in the female team.
Yes. So what do you think?
We need to work. We need to work on our male team.
On your
male team. The
male team, yes. But even the ones who are there are strong. What do you think is the main reason why even your female team is stronger than most of the other African countries? What is it the coaching, or is it talent?
I would say personal determination.
Personal determination.
Personal determination, talent, and discipline.
Because they're very strong, especially the female team is very, very strong. Or is it the food that you eat in Nigeria? Can you maybe is it the food, or is it certain regions, or
I think naturally Nigerians, we are strong people.
Is it the food?
Naturally, Nigerians are strong people.
So food contributes a lot.
I guess we eat more of carbohydrates.
Okay.
Yeah, most Nigerian, every average Nigerian eats more of carbohydrates.
Okay, the fufu.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. I also wanted to find out if you can. I just want to find out if your coaches are supported by the government, and if you have colleges for training coaches.
Most of the coaches are staff coaches in their various states. They get paid every month.
Well, they're paid every month. Okay.
Yes, not by the federation or the sports ministry, but by the state. You know, in Nigeria, we have 36 states.
Okay.
So each state has 1 or 2 coaches. Okay. And they get paid by the state.
Okay.
So most of them are fully employed, and the other half of them are contract coaches, and they get paid. We have an institute for sport, that's National Institute for Sport, where coaches are being trained to become a coach.
I think that's a good system. And in the interstate competitions, is it that tough?
In interstate competition, I would say yeah, it's a bit tough, and also sometimes it's not. For a while now, we've not hosted any interstate competition. The last one we had was 2022, and which is a normal national competition for all sports, not for weightlifting alone.
Oh, okay. So all okay, like now it's like
We
now
call it
the
the National
games.
Sports Festival.
Oh, National Sports
Yeah,
Festival.
like the games.
Oh, okay, okay. So how many states do Nigeria have? Does Nigeria have?
36.
36, and all have weightlifting teams. Wow. So
Not
it's
really,
um,
but most of them have weightlifting teams. Most
most
of
of
them.
them.
If I'll be, I don't think it's up to five. I don't think it's up to five states that doesn't have weightlifting teams.
Okay. And for example, I want to understand how your government rewards your athletes. For example, if you win a gold medal at the Olympics, what are uh, what are some of the ways your government rewards you?
I've not been to the Olympics, but
No,
um,
any from any sport.
I think
If you
Nigeria is more. I think Nigeria is more focused on football. I think all African countries are more focused on football. And when we go to games like this, like the games in Ghana, we have to be paid some money for each medal you won.
okay. What about employment?
But if like the Commonwealth Games is no employment,
No employment.
when you get paid, when you get paid, that is all until you are needed for an international competition. When we attend international competitions, we get paid like allowances. If it's a championship, we get paid allowances, and after that, that is it. You don't get maybe monthly payments or anything like that from
So,
the ministry
so
or
you
the
are
federation.
okay, okay. So you have to be wise enough to invest your money so that you don't, suffer in life after
Yes,
weightlifting.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so let me that leads me to this question. Beside weightlifting, are you involved in any other activity? What do you do?
Beside weightlifting, I was running this business which I put somebody there to look after, but it hasn't been easy because I'm not always around and I have to close it down because I keep losing money on it.
Mm.
And before the qualification event, I was in school and it wasn't easy for me. It's not like Nigeria give room for some sports to school and study. So I just have to stop schooling for a while. So for now, it's just weightlifting, nothing else. I'm trying to figure out something else to do.
Okay. But I know you have some ambitions to further your study. Are you still in that? Are you still pursuing that?
Yeah, I'm always on that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. I did some courses on the Athlete 365 and all that. Then I want to further my education. I will. I'm working on it
It's important
because
because
there's always life after.
yes, yes, you have to take care of that life after. And life after, what would you want to do when you eventually stop weightlifting?
Yeah, I want to own a brand, a sports brand. No matter how small I start, but it's something I really want to achieve.
A sports
Brand.
or branch? Oh, that's a gym?
Brand. No, 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 no. A sports brand. brand.
Oh, brand.
Where
Oh,
you sell.
okay. Okay. Do you have a name already?
Yeah, I do have a name, but I'm not going to say it because I want to change it.
Okay. Yeah, it's important you keep it secret. Somebody might steal the name from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone might steal the name from you. Is there any lesson that you've learned from being a weightlifter that is helping you in your life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
One of the greatest lessons I've learned from being a weightlifter is your priority has to be you.
Yeah.
It's not like you're being selfish, but you really need to focus on yourself, because when you lose yourself, that's the end. No matter the circumstances you find yourself, you need to stay strong. So people see it like, sometimes people see me like I'm on serious, but I still attend competition and win. It's not like I'm on serious. I just refuse to let some things which will come and just go pull me down. Then later it's gone and I won't be able to stand up again. So some of the things I've learned is to make yourself top priority
Yeah,
and you need to be mentally strong.
you think about yourself first. Put yourself first. Okay.
Yes. And you need to be mentally strong.
Mentally strong.
Maybe
So
I would say
competition.
the mentally strong is number one because of the kind of, should I say, continent or
Yeah.
country I found myself.
So the
You have
sport
to be
has
mentally strong if
the
you don't
sport
want to
has
lose.
sorry, just go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, I was saying the sport you've said that the sport has helped you to be mentally strong and to take care of yourself, put yourself first in everything. Okay. Um, Many ladies fear the sport of weightlifting or fear to have muscles. What what can you advise? What can you advise the ladies who would want to be, as strong as you?
My advice is, firstly, I don't advise people to force anybody to do sports or weightlifting. If the lady is interested but has some fear in her, all she needs is a good weightlifter or a good coach to talk to her, to let her understand that the game is a practical game and she has to start from somewhere. It's not like she's going to come today and lift 100, then break her back. And my advice for any girl who is scared or afraid of weightlifting is, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't harm. It builds you physically and mentally. And it's not about the muscles, it's about the skills. Like the girl from America, Reeves. She
Mm,
doesn't look like a lifter, but she's lifting extremely. So
mm,
she's a
mm.
good example.
Yeah.
And also, myself, I don't really have very big muscles like that, but I'm a world medalist, a Commonwealth champion, and African champion. So weightlifting is a lovely game. It's not something to be scared of.
Okay. What is the highest number of kilos that you've ever done? What is your personal best that you've ever done?
In the clean and jerk, 125 kg clean and jerk, and in the snatch, 100 kg snatch. I did that when I moved to the 59
59.
in the gym, but not in the competition. Yeah,
So with a body weight of 59 kilos, you've done a snatch of 100 and a
I
clean and
didn't
jerk
weigh
of
up didn't weigh up to 59. I was weighing like 50, 57.
57.
Yeah, I can remember I weighed 7.
Okay,
It hasn't been easy for me to gather my body weight to the 59.
That's nice. You know, that's almost 2 times your body weight, 2.25 times your body weight. And if I check, well, world champions, people who make it to the world, become the world champions, do 2.5 to 3 times their body weight. So I think you are on the right track. If you continue training and working hard, you will achieve your vision of being a world champion. Have you, during your training career so far, have you ever had any moment that you felt so scared, either in the gym or in the competition? Anything that made you so scared until, maybe you had to think twice whether to continue the sport or not?
Yeah, it was during the qualification event. That's one. And me moving to the 59 class. I think like people were not okay with me moving to the 59 class, and it was like me moving there was a wrong decision. And which was what led to the qualification and all that. So I was a bit traumatized during the qualification period. So most of the time I'm not myself because of some criticisms and all that. Then sometimes it comes to me and I feel like, should I stop the sport? Then sometimes I just wave it off, which is the kind of person I am. When things come, sometimes I wave it off like, no, this is not getting to me. But during the qualification period, I was kind of traumatized due to me moving to another category and some negative words and all that. People say, why would she move to the category? Why would she leave her category? And I don't think anybody belongs to any category. This is a game, a weightlifting game. You can be in any category as long as you think you can work there and make it right. So during the year, I realized how strong I could be during the qualification event because I was going through a lot, but I could still try my best every competition. I thought I was going to break down totally, but I did not. So after everything, I told myself, I didn't care, you are stronger.
Were you one of the ladies I spoke to in Qatar?
In Qatar, no.
I think your other colleague, Joy, I don't know who they were with. We had a small chat about being mentally strong. And she later told me that because I was just telling her to be composed, because I see sometimes when weightlifters lose their first lift, they become, very agitated, and even the second lift. But you see, the more you get annoyed, the more you get agitated, the more you lose your composure. So, and I know those are very tough moments that can make somebody, even say that I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, because of the pressure that comes with it. But how did you overcome that moment, that trying moment for you? How did you convince yourself to just be focused on what your intentions were?
Honestly speaking, I have somebody I speak with, and I speak with the person most of the time. My first sentence is, I think I want to stop this. I'm choosing myself over anything, money, career, whatsoever. I want to choose myself. I don't want to go off like a switch because of the sport. And the person tells me this, you have been doing this before this time. You can still do it. Just talk to yourself and stay strong. And the last word from that person is, it's not over until it's over. And every time the person says that, I'm on again.
Yeah, you're not just going to give up because of somebody. Yeah, yeah. Because you don't know what their interest is. As long as you know what you want, then you continue doing what you love doing. Probably my last question would be, do you have anyone in weightlifting that you're looking up to, whom you want to emulate what they've achieved with weightlifting?
Generally or in Nigeria?
Generally. Or even in Nigeria, a role model that you'd want to.
In Nigeria, I don't have any. And honestly, I love Grace. She looks cool, she looks calm, but she's doing big things. So I think I'll choose Grace.
Okay, that's nice. It's good to have role models because they pave way for you. You follow what they have done and they inspire you to do what you want to do. One of the ways that makes one be successful, if you don't have a role model, you don't need to reinvent new things. You can just follow what others have done. If, for example, you are in contact with her if maybe you are in contact with her and you speak and ask for maybe compare notes on how she does her stuff, I believe that also helps. Otherwise, I don't have any more questions for you. I believe what we've talked about is helpful, will be helpful to others, and even to you, it helps you, reassess yourself where you are and where you want to go. Do you have any last word that you'd want to say to anybody who wants to be a weightlifter like you, or even a sports person, the level that you've made it?
Yeah, I do. My advice for whoever seems to be in the sports sector is this. This is new. You want to do this. Make the decision by yourself. Do not back down because of others' decision or because others are not okay with you being in sport or being in a particular sport or being in a particular category whatsoever or being in whatsoever you want to do, any sport you choose to do. It's a fair game. That's why we call it a sport. It's a fair game. You have to make an attempt. Don't let the criticism and negativity of people stop you from making an attempt to better yourself. That's it.
Thank you so much, and I hope to talk to you again. And of course, wish you well in your preparations and trying to make it to LA 2028. You just said it's not over until it's over, so I don't think it's over. So let's hope to see each other again in that process of qualifying to LA 2028. Yes. Thank you and have a good evening. Appreciate talking to you and your time.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye. Keep in touch.